Hey, what's up? DFS Rico coming at you with my picks and insight for this League of Legends LPL and LCK 4-game slate on Thursday, July 9th. We got a 4-game slate. Yesterday it wasn't the worst. I was still able to cash just playing DRX because they were so heavily owned in cash. But in the bigger GPPs, it was kind of a letdown because DRX did get upset by KT, which is fine. I mean, it happens sometimes. Can't expect to win them all. That's the thing with League of Legends, I think, that I like. I like to take chances on some underdogs just because there's always underdogs pulling upsets, it seems like. So I feel like every slate there can always be at least one upset. It's pretty consistent. I notice it's like 5 out of 7 slates during the week, there's an upset. So be on the lookout for that. Kind of give an insight of that on my Patreon, kind of going into detail of which teams I believe more can pull off the upset. So make sure you get over to that Patreon. $10 a month. I have that game-by-game breakdown. No spreadsheets right now. I'm still kind of trying to see if I can learn how to do that. I'm not super huge on it, but like I said, I do a game-by-game breakdown, and I really go in-depth game theory and kind of give way more details on all the players and just all the teams, really more just trying to bet on the right teams and see how these teams can pull off an upset if you are going to play teams for leverage and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, before I get into it, if you can like, comment, subscribe, I really do appreciate it. I'm 1 subscriber from 300, so I really appreciate that. We got Vici Gaming versus FunPlus. FunPlus, slight favorites. JD Gaming over LGD. JD Gaming, slight favorites. Both of those will be interesting games, I think. T1 versus APK Prince. T1 being pretty decent favorites over APK. They're the biggest favorites on the slate, and I am pretty interested on them. And then we got Damwon Gaming over Freak of Freaks. Damwon being decent favorites as well. In another matchup that I actually think could be pretty close. For the starting lineups for the LPL, we got Vici Gaming and FPX. Same starting lineups. Vici Gaming has just been swapping their junglers around between Ike's and Leon, so just be careful with that. And then LGD and JD Gaming, same exact lineups. They have all split, so nothing really interesting with them. Jumping into it, I do like T1 a lot. Like we saw, they are the biggest favorites on the slate. I don't really like anyone from SP. I think if you're playing small entry and cash games, I prefer T1 just because I felt like a lot of the crowd will be there. But bigger GPPs, I don't mind playing other teams, because I do kind of like JD Gaming and I do kind of like DWG as well. But they have some downsides to them as well. If I am picking anyone from T1, it'll be Teddy over Faker. Teddy's been averaging 12.2 kills per match, 12.2 assists, 3.2 deaths. He's not really dying much. 922 CS per match is a lot, so he's getting the bonus from that. T1 is averaging 19 kills per victory, and SP is averaging 18.5 deaths per game, which I think this match goes 2-0. I know I said that about DRX yesterday, but I mean, it happens. T1, I think, is in a bigger advantage in this match for sure. So I think if they can pull off the win, they can easily get over 20 kills in this game, just the way SP's been playing early on in this split. So I do like T1 a pretty good amount. I like Teddy. I like Faker. Kuz looks like he should be starting. I know they've been bumping around Kuz and Elim over the last couple matches, so just be careful with that. But Kuz looks like he should be starting. They 2-0 Gen G with him last time out, so I don't see why they would just bounce back to Elim when they beat one of the best teams in the split with Kuz at the jungle position. And then the fourth guy, you can really go anyway. Kana, Effort, or the team slot also. Effort's kind of been slacking lately, so he's probably the one I prefer the least. But I don't mind any of them, honestly, in this matchup. Kana, Effort, or the team slot. But this is kind of where I'm looking at for a nice little early core for cash or smaller entry. If you want to get into more GPP talk, make sure you get over to that Patreon and make sure you get over to that Discord. I really appreciate it. We got a bunch of guys in there supporting and just constantly talking about League of Legends, which can go a long way and help you guys out as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it.